I'm Mike James, sports editor of the Los Angeles Times, and I'm joined today by Sam Farmer, who is on site for Super Bowl 48 along with Gary Klein, and we're here naturally to talk about the game coming up Sunday afternoon. Sam, welcome. Why don't we make this easy? Let's break this game down and start with the offense. Let's talk about Denver's offense, how that rates compared to Seattle's, and which team you think has an edge there. And I think this is an obvious question.
Yeah, we're talking about the number one offense in the league in the Denver Broncos. And one of the things that's made Peyton Manning so effective is he has lots of weapons. In fact, an historic number of weapons to go to. He is the first quarterback in NFL history to have 5 players around him who have scored at least 10 touchdowns. So the Broncos have many directions they can go. They have several explosive players, but it all starts with Peyton Manning, a future Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback who threw for 55 touchdowns this season and a record number of yards. So he's just phenomenal. He's going for his second Super Bowl ring and doing it in his brother Eli's home stadium.
And of course, his fellow quarterback for Seattle is a very different guy, a guy who is an active runner, one of the young quarterbacks in the league, and a guy who certainly doesn't have the kind of experience that Manning has.
Russell Wilson certainly doesn't have Manning's experience. In fact, this is the largest age gap between quarterbacks in Super Bowl history, Manning being 37 years old and Russell Wilson being 23 years old. So there's a large age gap, although they approach the game in much the same way in that they're both intense students of the game, incredibly hard and organized workers. Russell Wilson, very different quarterback, very mobile, unlike Peyton, scrambles around a lot, makes things happen with his feet. Peyton Manning gets the ball out quicker than anyone else in the league and in fact has not been sacked in the playoffs yet. So Russell Wilson is more of an improviser. Peyton Manning puts the ball on the spot.
Of course, the Seahawks defense, something that Pete Carroll has put together, has been very effective. Richard Sherman, of course, has been the darling this all week long. Defensively, what kind of difference do you see in these two teams?
Well, we're talking about the number one defense in the league in the Seattle Seahawks. There's obviously, they've got a great front seven. And in the backfield, it's the Legion of Boom, the Seattle Seahawks secondary, that, of course, has Richard Sherman, but also has Earl Thomas, a great center fielder safety. Richard Sherman's been the darling of Super Bowl week, held court at Media Day today and was phenomenal. Entertained everyone. But you've got Cam Chancellor, a strong safety who's really like a linebacker back there. Earl Thomas, as I said, incredible range as a free safety. And they've got a slew of other good cornerbacks, and they're going to need them against Denver's multifaceted offense.
So we've got one great defense, one great offense. What do you see happening on Sunday?
Well, yeah, almost a referendum on the theory of what wins defense or offense. A lot of this depends on the weather. If there's precipitation, snow, a wintry mix, it really favors Seattle because Seattle can keep the ball on the ground with Marshawn Lynch and keep Peyton Manning off the field. And if the front seven can get to Peyton Manning, it'll be good. I personally think Seattle is going to win. A more athletic team. It's tough to bet against Peyton Manning, and certainly as cagey as he is as an NFL quarterback. But I think Seattle, the more athletic team, is going to win this.
Have you got a score for us?
I would say it's a fairly high-scoring game. I would say possibly 28-24 Seattle.
Okay, well, there we have it. Sam, thanks very much for everything. Stay warm this week. You can follow Sam's reports and Gary Klein's as well all week long on latimes.com. And, of course, every morning in the print edition of the LA Times.